Hello YouTube, this is Deacon from Deacon's Bench. We're going to build a fire later on today to roast hot dogs, so I thought I'd utilize the fire and make our own charcoal. We make our own charcoal in a Dutch oven. We bought a Dutch oven at a yard sale for next to nothing. You got to make sure to have a lid that sits on top of the Dutch oven or it won't work. So we can take hardwood and we'll saw it up into chunks of the charcoal size that we want on the table side. What we'll do now is we'll peel the bark off the chunks of wood because the bark doesn't work very good for charcoal. So we'll peel it off and we'll put it in the Dutch oven. Fill the Dutch oven up. It doesn't matter if this wood's a little bit green or wet, because when we put it in the fire to cook it, it will dry it out to what we want to use. Okay, I've got all my chunks cut up and I've filled the pan full. I've taken off a lot of the bark because the bark just makes it more dirty. So when we get our fire built, we're going to put this in the fire with the lid on. And the lid will let the gases escape, but it'll make the wood into charcoal. This is a lot like the lump charcoal that you can buy at other stores. This is made out of a hardwood. We're using the Chinese elm. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but we have a ton of it here. It grows all around us. It grows like weeds. So that's what we're going to do, making our charcoal with today. I'm putting these nails in these cookie tins. Pokes a hole in it. So we're going to make charcloth when we build the fire. We make charcloth out of 100% cotton. I like denim. David from the David West channel would be real happy with me. This is where the gas escapes, is through that hole. It will also be, the nail will also use to plug the hole so the air won't go back into the can and burn up the charcloth. Now we'll cut up this denim and roll it up and put it inside the tin, and then we'll put the tin in the fire. What I found is you roll it kind of like a sleeping bag, but not tight. If you go too tight, you don't get very good charcloth. So I'm going to cut this up and make rolls that will fit inside of each one of these cans, and we'll make charcloth with it. See, you'll measure it with the can. About there. Like I say, you don't roll it too tight, you just roll it up.
Yeah, go. Here, take off the glass. Now you can have a try.
I got that a little long, didn't I?
My drink.
So.
There's a drink back here. Keeping me off. I will.
There, it just makes a little roll like that. That's a lot of charcloth. When it gets cooked, you can build a lot of fires with this because you only use a piece of that big to start your fire. So you can, there's 3 across and 10 or 12 long. So you can build 30 fires easy, maybe more. There, it fits in there just like that. Put the lid on. When we put it in the fire, I'll take this nail out so the gas can escape. When we take it out of the fire, I'll put the nail back in to stop the oxygen. Then I'll just sit here and fill all these cans and we'll wait till we get ready to build the fire. Chunks of wood from other projects that need to be burned. Makes it good for roasting hot dogs. Will you bring those cans that we...
Hi, Emma.
Hey,
What are you doing?
making a video?
Recording?
Yes.
Making a video?
Yeah.
I got all the cans. What's the fun? I got
We talked about making charcloth. There's probably people out there that don't know what that is. What it is denim cooked without oxygen. And what it's for is for catching a spark and lighting things up really easy. And I'm going to show you 3 ways real quick of how we can do this. We'll light up the charcloth and we'll show you how it gets hot. When the sun's shining, you can use a solar ignition by just using a magnifying glass. All you do is draw back until it's a small dot. You can see it's lit. And what we'll do is we put that into the tinder and light the tinder. And then the tinder would obviously just light the fire. Another way with solar ignition is with this concave mirror, makeup mirror. I bought it from Walmart for $6. And you want to catch the sun just right and reflect it back into the cloth. So you find the sun and do the same thing. It works the same way as a magnifying glass. Lights it up fast. Now, if the sun's not shining, you use flint and steel. So you take your flint and you put your charcloth next to it on the edge, and then you strike it with the steel. Now what makes the fire is the flint cuts little tiny pieces of steel off and creates enough energy to make it spark. And charcloth is supposed to ignite a lot easier than other cloth, than just non-charred cloth. So that's why you use this. Now you can see the red and how hot it is. That's hot like a charcoal briquette. You can feel the heat on your hand. And you use that to ignite your tinder by blowing oxygen on it. I've got my tinder bundle here. This is just some dried bark that I rolled up in my hands to make it all fibery. What we'll do is we'll get some of that charcloth and put it inside of the tinder and get it to start on fire. And then we'll have this tinder in the wood. When it burns into flames, it should start the wood on fire. So let's give that a try. Start with the charcloth first. I'll just use the magnifying glass since the sun's out. Get this charcloth lit. This is very fast. Okay, we got us a coal. We'll put that in the tinder. Now that we got a good fire going, we can put the Dutch oven on with the wood in it to make our charcoal. Here we got it full. Just put the lid on. And just put it right in the flames. We're gonna let it cook. It'll start kicking out gases from the wood. That'll be fun to watch on the when it starts burning it off. And we're gonna utilize the fire to make charcloth. We pull the nails out of the can so the gases can escape, and we just put these in the fire and it'll blow gases out and make that all charcloth. quit blowing smoke and gas, then we'll pull them off the fire and put the nails back in the hole to plug off the oxygen. That'll put the fire out inside, and then we should have good charcloth after that. This is just some rotten wood that came off the tree. Parasites have been in it. It's supposed to make good fire starting charcoal. It should take a spark easy and burn slow so you can get your fire started. We're going to make some of that today too. Okay, they've cooled off enough we can handle them. Let's open it up and see how our charcloth is. Oh, that's good stuff. It's soft. It's charred all the way through. This stuff will be good for making fires. If the rest of them are this good, we're gonna be happy, happy, happy. Let's check a couple more. Which one? This one?
Yeah.
That one? This one? Mm-hmm. Okay. That's good. It's got a lot of hem in there from the denim. That makes really good charcloth, that hem does. 2 for 2. Should we try the next one?
You pick the next one.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, that one's not done. See the blue still on there? We'll put that one back on the fire. Take the nail out and cook it some more. Let's do another one. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, it's a little, not quite done either. We'll put that one back in and let it cook some more too.
That's why it's probably good to check it while you still have a fire going, huh?
Yeah. I can tell this one's good by how lightweight it was. Yeah, it's all black. That's good stuff. So far we have 3 good ones. Yep, that one's good too. So we got 5. One more to check. This one's still hot. This one needs some more cooking. Not done yet. Back on the fire. Well, we almost made half. Not quite.
How many total did we have?
12.
12 total.
Nice clean ends. That's the one with that rotten wood in it. We'll see how it turns out. Well, a little bit more maybe. Here's this rotten wood that we charred. Let's see how it turned out. Looks like it's charred pretty good. You're supposed to be able to get a spark from flint and steel to ignite these. We tried some the other night and we did get it to light up, and it burns hot and long, so it would be a good way to start a fire. So there's some good stuff to have. Looks good. You can tell it's cooked because there's no weight to it. Once again, there's no weight, so let's cook through. It's in good shape, good stuff. Soft, make good fires. This is the last one. Looks good. Let's take a chunk and hit it with the flint and steel, see how it works. It worked.
Good stuff.
Too hot to handle. All that for a hot dog. Well, let's see if the charcoal worked out for us. Looks like it's going to be good stuff. That's all for today, folks. See you next time on Deacon's Bench.